There are two main reasons why I joined Project Blueprint. The first reason, volunteering is so important to my heart. As my skills has progressed, getting older, I found there are different ways to get involved, and Project Blueprint is a perfect way to give back to the community at a strategic level, at the board level. And the second reason, it's really for professional development. It's very rare to be given this opportunity, and Project Blueprint not only teaches us, it connects us to the nonprofits that need our services. It's a privilege to get involved.
Maya Angelou once said that if you're going to leave a legacy, make a mark on the world that cannot be erased. And I think Project Blueprint, to me, provides that platform to serve on a nonprofit board, serve our community, leave a legacy. So really want to help make education accessible to all, and kind of that's my purpose, and that's what motivated me to join the United Way Blueprint.
For me, Project Blueprint, again, like you both have said, first of all, I have a passion to help the diverse Houston community. And I realized that I needed more. I needed to be at a point where I can provide some kind of oversight. And then I started to look for a program that could help me. And as someone with zero prior nonprofit board member experience, I needed a program that is established. And United Way Project, when I found out about them from my research, and then they check all the boxes and more.
Having the board reflect the community we serve is very important because representation matters. I have a business background, so the example I like to think is you have to understand your customers, and the customers the organization serve are the people that are living there. What better way to have that reflected in the board?
I think, it's having a diversity to me is a force multiplier, right? I mean, it helps advance the mission and the vision of the nonprofit. And I think it bringing in different perspectives, the different life experiences, and all of that enriches that breadth and depth, that becomes available to the nonprofit in advancing its mission, its vision. It avoids groupthink, for example. It avoids nearsightedness. And I think if you want to be relevant as a nonprofit, to remain effective, make impact, which every nonprofit wants to do, I think diverse board is critical.
The aha moment for me going through the program is actually learning how many nonprofit organizations are in need of diverse board members. I believe the number is over 30,000 organizations in Houston. You take the average size of a board, which is 5, you do the multiplication, that's a lot of talent they need to fill. So Project Blueprint provides a talent pipeline, if you will, of diverse board members to serve our community. So that was a big aha moment, just the sheer demand side of things.
The aha moment for me was, just going through our sessions together, having those conversations around what it takes to be a responsible nonprofit board member. It is so much more involved than what I had originally thought of. Making sure that we honor the boundaries, making sure that we don't step over the toes of the management, the CEO, etc., and yet find a way to kind of contribute and help the nonprofit kind of stay on course. I feel like I'm so much better armed to kind of serve on a board now.
One word that describes my United Way Project Blueprint experience is fulfilling.
Terrific.
One word to basically describe you all, our cohort, our classmates in the United Way Project Blueprint class. For me, inspiring.
They're motivated and they're humble.
I will be a responsible and a purposeful board member.
I'll be an exceptional board member.
One other thing that I think is very important is Project Blueprint serve as a resource, even when you graduate and move on, because we can see like most of the people, the alumni who've moved on are always connected to Project Blueprint. So you're not alone on your journey. It's not like some program that you take And once you graduate, they hand you over your diploma and say, okay, you're on your own now. You go figure it out. We've given you a project blueprint. You can always reach out. We've seen alumni that who did project blueprint 10 years ago. They stay connected. That really sets them apart. And I'm not going to disconnect from project blueprint even in the next 10, 20 years.
I believe there are many, many more people in our community, qualified professionals that want to serve on nonprofit boards, but perhaps they don't feel prepared or not as confident. Having gone through the program, I can say Project Blueprint made me a confident and prepared board member in the future. And that's the experience, a valuable experience Project Blueprint provides.
I highly recommend it to those who are interested in this space. It has equipped me in so many different ways. The huge gap that United Way Project Blueprint fills, I think, is just it's invaluable. I would highly recommend that, and it's something that is just, it cannot be filled in any other way.
So if anybody is interested in the program, the best way is to ask someone who has gone through the program. We'll be happy to share our experience. Obviously, we are very keen to stay involved and recruiting more people into this community. That's part of the reason why we're doing it too.
Houston is in transition. Whatever boards you're on, these need to be boards that are trying to make a difference in this process of positioning Houston for success in what we know to be a very different world than the source of our success during the 20th century. And again, to find kindred spirits who are out there in the city. The great strength of Houston is the quality of people who are here, and to find people that you want to work with, and where you have an opportunity to really feel that you can make a difference. And that's the question for Houston's future is, will there be enough of that? And can we collectively make it happen? And as I say, it's hard not to be at least a little bit optimistic that yes, we can.